Hi, thanks for watching my videocast today. We're live from Finovate 2007 in New York, and have the pleasure to spend a couple of minutes with Aaron Patzer, the founder and CEO of Mint. Hi, Aaron.
Hi.
How are you doing?
Thanks for having me here at Finovate doing this video interview.
It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure. So you just made a presentation of your company in front of the audience. So we're talking personal finance.
Yep.
Mint is one of the key players, of course. So do you want maybe to talk about Mint and its positioning in the busy and crowded place?
Sure. So Mint.com is a free personal finance web application. It's about 10 times easier to use than Quicken or Microsoft Money. It takes about 2 minutes to set up, and that's really the only work you'll ever do as a user. It does everything automatically after that. So it automatically categorizes and classifies your transactions. You see exactly where your money goes, how much you spend on gas, groceries, Thai food, DVDs. It'll give you alerts through email or text message for if your balance dips too low, for bill reminders, and it also actually saves and makes you real money. So it'll find a better rate on your deposit accounts. It'll find the credit card that's right for you. It'll find you a lower rate on your monthly bills. The average user saves about $1,000.
Yeah, I think we need to insist on that. It's a great concept because your business model is based on that as well, to some extent, that you've got companies willing to give you a cut, I guess, of the...
That's right. So Mint is completely free. We only make money if you, as a user, save money. So let's say that you have $20,000 in a Bank of America account, and Mint.com sees that it's not earning any interest, you're paying all sorts of ridiculous bank fees. It might suggest that you move that money to ING or HSBC or E-Trade, someplace where you'd earn 3, 4, 5% interest, and that would mean $800, $900, $1,000 more income in your pocket. Mint actually makes a referral fee on some of those, so we'd get $20 from ING if you switched. We don't have a relationship with E-Trade, so if you went there, we wouldn't get anything. So it's a mixture of sponsored and unsponsored results. Our goal is to be as objective and unbiased as possible and give you the best rate, the best price, regardless.
Thanks for that. You went live 2 weeks ago, I believe.
Yes, we went live 2 weeks ago.
Can you give a couple of statistics or impressive figures?
So Mint.com launched 2 weeks ago at TechCrunch 40, where we won first place out of 700 companies.
Congratulations.
Thank you. And within the first week, we had more traffic than WellsFargo.com. We organized $1 billion in user transactions. Apparently, a lot of people needed to get their finances in order very quickly. And we found about $22 million in savings opportunities for our users.
Again, congratulations. But how did you manage that, actually? Is it in terms of marketing? How did you organize? Which kind of marketing campaign have you launched? Is it just word of mouth, or is it your TechCrunch 40 which gave you the exposure to reach those numbers?
So we started actually, I guess, marketing, if you will, 8 months before we launched. So we have a personal finance blog or content network that has over 200 original articles by Mint writers that are especially geared towards people who are just starting out in personal finance, people in their 20s and 30s. And we got a lot of traffic that way, and we got a lot of interest that way. And then once we won TechCrunch, we were covered in, we made the front page of Dig, we were in the San Francisco Chronicle, CNET, a lot of publications.
No, it's a great award, and you did extremely well. Yeah. Of course, you had the beta test as well, and you contacted bloggers to talk about the service. So
That's
a couple
right.
of months ago.
We wanted to get as much early insight from personal finance bloggers as possible to make it the best service that we could. We did a lot of user testing. We brought a lot of people in and redesigned the site probably 6 times before we got it, to what we thought was a good user experience. And we relied on the experts out there to tell us what they wanted, what the readers wanted, and to give us that early insight.
That's a good method, I guess. In terms of personal finance management services, let's say, or communities, it's blossoming. There are loads and loads and loads. So the most famous are Mint, Wasabi as well. There's a couple of others. How do you see the market, and do you think that the market is big enough to sustain that growth in terms of number of key players, or do you think that just 1 or 2 companies will survive in the next 12 months or 18 months?
Well, in the U.S. alone, there are 65 million people who use online banking, and worldwide, I believe that number is about 225 million. So it's a huge market, and online banking is great. It's anytime, anywhere. It's usually free. The problem is it only gives you balances and your transactions. It doesn't give you much insight into where your money is going, and that's where something like Mint comes in. So yeah, it's a big market. It's growing, and I think there's definitely room, especially because for the past 15 years, it's been dominated by desktop software that costs money. Mm-hmm. And the first step to saving people money is make your software free. It's difficult to set up and difficult to use, get data into, and we just want to make that effortless at Mint.com.